We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between California and California. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, coming to the plate now, Raul Mondesi. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now the pitch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit out towards second. Carpenter has it. And there's one gone to start the night. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Popped him up. Beltre moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A ball and no strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Carpenter.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Into the box now, Cesar Batista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Batista, switch hitter, and he is considered among the best. He's got a solid swing from both sides, and at least in terms of making contact, there isn't a big drop-off against a righty or a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, Matty, I think a lot has to do with the fact that this guy plays with the big part of the field. He is not pot committed to pulling the baseball or going the other way. He stays through the middle of the field. He keeps everything working towards the big part, and it serves him well from both sides of the plate.
So it was a swinging strike three. Cesar Batista becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Martinez is up with it, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Settling in now, Nelson Cruz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely. Standing in, Sean Green looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Sanchez over at second. Cruz at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. 1-2 to Sean Green.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working to escape the first inning jam. Count still at 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Carpenter. The throw to first. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now the runner's trying for third. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Gleyber Torres. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Joey Gallo.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch on its way. Chopped to first. The tag, and he is out. Striding in, Eric Harris. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Hard hit to first. And that will find its way into right field for a one-out single. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. First pitch on its way. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Lifted in the air to center field. Robles is under it, and he makes the catch. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Nope.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. In the air to straightaway right. Cruz moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, Nate Eovaldi.
The pitcher, number 17.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Nate Eovaldi goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he takes ball 1. So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Victor Robles digging in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Mondesi stands at second with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Fouled away. Runner goes for third. Bouncer to the left side. Beltre has it. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard toward right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yanked on the ground down the line. Martinez has it, and he is out on the tag. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is there, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Standing in, Ted Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left. Gallo moving in, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now the double steal is on here. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play here will be at first, so with the runners breaking, no shot at a double play. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. On the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick.
And the tag is on him to retire. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cruz gets his lead at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. There goes the runner. And another foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Joey Gallo becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the... Digging in, Nate Eovaldi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Popped high in the air. Beltre waits on it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Victor Robles. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Green's coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in. Digging in and looking for more, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Runners on the move for second. On the ground to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. And the 2-out threat. Digging in, Adrian Beltre, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Stepping in. Hendrys Morales has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Eovaldi is calling for it. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Matt Carpenter. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. Torres has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. David Robertson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. No hits to this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And they'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. To short. Beltre's there. And that's the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Robertson pauses. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Green's coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that in now, Cesar Batista. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Back up the middle. Torres brings it in, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robles racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Oh, he brought it back. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
In there, a base hit. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Victor. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. Here's Nelson Cruz now. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Sean Green will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Torres backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Joey Gallo now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. So striding forward now, Eric Karros. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the... So striding in, Ted Williams. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Zach Cozart. He was a ground out victim last time up. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and
Number 25.
first offering on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a three-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Robertson pauses. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Adrian Beltre. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Torres has it, and it's... Quick out number one. Ted Williams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Carpenter.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Mondesi is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is... Corey Knebel enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right. Cody Bellinger will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Popped up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Raul Mondesi. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Green looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Knebel is there, and the side is retired. Felipe Vasquez comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off in the
Hit in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. 1 out. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done, move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition.